This does validate a lot of the criticism that we've said here on the show for 2 years, that an American president can end this at any time that they want. And somehow, some way, Trump just came to the point where he said, no, done, we're done. It is all ending now. And of course, it immediately, at least something, progresses. What happened inside of either the Trump delegation, the Trump White House, that caused him to force Israel here to the table, force the Bibi apology? It just seemed like a complete about-face from previous U.S. policy of the last 9 months.
I think there's a couple of dynamics. Some have to do with domestic politics in the United States, internal dynamics of Trump's movement and his base. But let's just start at the very top level. For 2 years, a nuclear power backed by the United States has tried to destroy a guerrilla insurgency movement in the form of Qassam brigades and Sarai al-Quds that largely manufacture their own weapons. And Israeli troops are still being killed. They have failed to eliminate and crush the Palestinian armed resistance. In that sense, even though Israel has succeeded in killing enormous numbers of Palestinians, they have not achieved a military victory, despite the fact that the foe that they're fighting is engaging in guerrilla warfare, largely with homemade weapons. I think that that fact, combined with the massive outpouring of opposition to Israel around the world, combined with the fact that people within Trump's own base are starting to turn on Israel. You see the public polling, but it also applies to within his MAGA movement. And those sentiments are just growing and growing. I think he started to view this entire war as a liability. I think that he was frustrated and feeling like the Israelis just kept singing the same song. We need more weapons. We need more time. I think Trump got tired of them. I think Trump is increasingly hearing from people that he listens to, Netanyahu is bad news. And I do think Trump genuinely wants the Nobel Peace Prize. I don't think that is just some kind of joke. I think he really thinks he can do this thing and make like the grandest of grand business deals. That's how he's talking about it. So I think it's a combination of, despite Israel managing to mass murder all these Palestinians to level Gaza, they didn't achieve a military victory. The Palestinian resistance did fight them off. And so I think that it's all of those factors combined. And I think Trump basically at the end of the day is just like, this is getting too annoying to me to have to deal with you. And I want to take some big W's here. I want to start winning again. And I think it's all those factors combined.